What's up everyone, Joseph here. In this video, we're going to take a look at the grammar that is on page 95 of the book. That's page 95 on unit 14. Permissions, permission, obligation, and prohibition. So, when you want to express that someone have permission to do something, you can use be allowed to and can. Be allowed to, of course, be, we can replace be with am, is, are, as we know. You are allowed to park in that area. You are allowed to park in that area. Are allowed to. So you can say be. Are is replacing be. Anyone can take one yellow book from Claro. Well, here we're using can, and of course, we are describing the permissions that these people have, or that people have in general. He is allowed to enter in that building. Is allowed to, again, referring to be allowed to. They can participate in that contest. Excuse me. They can participate in that contest. Again, referring to the permission that people, one or several people have. To express obligation, you can use have to or have got to. For example, I have to go to work every week. It's an obligation. If you have a job, you know that you have to go to work every weekday. Of course, we use have to. We have got to provide services to the clients. We have got to. Take a look at this. Have got to. The meaning is very similar. Have to and have got to. But this is more serious. This is like more serious, more formal. Have got to. Pedro has to get a passport if he wants to travel. Kathy has got to fulfill her promise. Again, obligations. People, something, things that people have to do. And to express prohibition, you can use can't and not be allowed to. Okay, again, this is the negative of be allowed to, and of course the negative of can. You can't use the classroom without permission. I am not allowed to leave before 3. Again, prohibition, something you can't do. She isn't allowed to visit this house. He can't receive visitors. You aren't allowed to drink coffee. Um, if you are might be thinking, well, here we are using be not. We are not using not be. We write it this way in the example because this is how we would use it if we use another model. If we use a model, for example, should. You should not be allowed to. So, since we are using it as the base form of the verb, we have to use it this way. Not be allowed to. Put it not be allowed to, but here, of course, we use be, not, and then allowed to. Note, you can make contractions with have and has got to. Remember, we can contract have and has got to. Let's see. You've got to pay your debt. He's got to leave as soon as possible. I've got to eat at 12 every day. It's the contraction of I have and the contraction of has. He has, she has. You can say he's, she's, or it's. And of course, you can say I've, you've, and we've, and they've. So this is the end of the video. I will see you on the next one.